It's a lovely sunny Sunday afternoon. Apologies for the glasses. I've got sore eyes. The sun is up there. We're sat in the shade, but it's still hurting my eyes. What a great Grand Prix, gotta say it. And I'm sober, Mrs. Rat. I'm sober, look. Anyway, on to what I wanted to talk to you about. I did a film earlier this week about the interview that Charlie Jacobi did with Dr. Mark Avery. And I did apologise to him for calling him the fat controller, and I said he's a dick. Having now watched the end of the film, I still think he's a dick. And I think that there was a few things that came up that are worth a little bit of further discussion, really. One of the things is that I don't think that Charlie really pushed him hard enough on this issue about the 1930s, effectively. The first half of the 20th century was obviously the heyday of grouse shooting in the UK, and at that time there was no legislation to protect birds of prey at all, and poisons like strychnine were readily available to gamekeepers, and there was nothing stopping them from using those poisons. They could have wiped out certain populations, things like hen harriers, obviously the iconic bird that everybody talks about, and they could have gone the same way as the lynx and the other things that we've destroyed over the centuries, but they didn't. Yet the shortage of hen harriers now and certain other birds of prey, the finger of blame is clearly pointed at shooting, and that leads me on to the main reason why I think the likes of Mark Avery are against shooting. And again, it came out a little bit in that interview. The man's a socialist, and it's I've got nothing personal against socialists. Members of my family are socialists, or claim to be. But the bottom line is, it comes down to envy. And what they object to isn't what goes on the uplands, it's the fact that what they perceive to be a rich minority have full control of the uplands. And they want a slice of that action. They think that because food has been subsidised, no, I'm saying food has been subsidised, not farming, for the last 70 years or whatever it is, that somehow buys them a stake in what happens on private land in the British countryside. I'm going to cleverly, or perhaps not cleverly for me, I'm now going to cut to a little film I took on Friday afternoon when I was at work, actually. One of the greatest views I think there is in Devon. The weather wasn't perfect for it, but it's a lovely view anyway. So I'll cut to that now and continue talking with a bit of narration chucked in over the top. Anyway, see you shortly. Bye. Some of you familiar with Exmoor will know this view. This is from Fylden Common, looking down towards Ben Twitchen, and that beautiful space between Exmoor and Dartmoor. Really, you can see Dartmoor there in the distance. And what I'm trying to demonstrate here is that this picture is a wonderful mosaic of patchwork of fields and trees and woods and cleaves and goyles, all of those things that make our countryside so wonderful and so diverse. And this didn't just happen, it didn't evolve on its own. This was created by farmers and countrymen, and sorry ladies, countrywomen as well, obviously. And it was created to produce food, to feed our nation. And you cannot replicate that, and you cannot replace that with some glorified theme park full of birds of prey and tourists wanting to see them. Anyway, that's Exmoor. Love it. I'm back. That was clever, wasn't it? Not really. Anyway, just to end, Robin Page posted something on Twitter yesterday. If you don't already follow Robin Page, he's at Skylark Warrior. Robin is a great commentator on the British countryside and a great conservationist. Far more of a conservationist than the likes of you-know-who and Avery and Tingley put together. Anyway, he came up with a great expression, which was greenwashing. And I really like that, greenwashing. And I suppose it's people trying to put a green spin on things. But on a more down-to-earth level, I think it's sometimes people buying organic food and claiming that they're trying to save the environment, whilst at the same time buying bottled water when this perfectly good water comes out of our taps and taking 2 holidays abroad a year. Greenwashing. Aren't I virtuous? Look. Anyway, real conservationists know probably what I'm talking about. I don't actually put myself in that bracket, somewhere I aspire to be, and I wish more people did the same. Enough from me. Some great videos coming up this week, I hope. Hope you enjoy them. Catch you soon. Cheers.